Hello, 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 hello. Sorry I'm late, boys. Alright. Sorry, just making the tea. Right, I am currently in a trade that's been going on far too long. I'm not happy about it. Looking to short the current day value area high. Not loving the idea of shorts today. I feel like it's going to be a long bias kind of day. And the fact that we're I mean, the fact that we come literally a couple of ticks from my take profit is annoyed me enough. I'm hoping we get a bit of traction on the London Open to finish it off either way. Yes, we had a nice load of aggressive buyers, no real follow through at sort of level of interest, so yeah, I went in short. Level has moved up slightly now. Bit of a London Open, a bit disappointing so far. How are we all anyway? How's things? Yesterday was awful for me. Awful day yesterday. Ended up having being 1 hour down yesterday in the end. Annoyingly, as I finished stream, 1 hour up. I'll go through it in a minute. Stupid trading, not really trading my strategy, and yeah, married to a bias. Acting on emotions. Glad it was only contained to being 1 hour down, but yeah, was a frustrating afternoon. Come on, London, give us a little quick sell-off. We have got loads of aggressive buyers up here, but without any follow through. So I do like the idea of a bit of a sell-off, bit of a correction, at least to my take profit. But the fact that we've been just sticking around here for so long, we could quite easily just find support, and there's also no willingness to go lower, is there? So there's been a couple of times where I've contemplated closing out for a small loss or break even, but trying to not do that is gonna just negatively affect the intraday drawdown, won't it? If it ends up being a winner, I'll be annoyed. But just accepting the risks that I've taken and just going with it. Yeah, yesterday I ended up, I was what, 800 up during the stream, ended up 1,100 down. Took 2 losses after that. Quickly run through them. I was waiting for this to do something. So yeah, this was the short I took just before the stream started, I think, when it actually. And then I had this loss. And I was waiting, I said about this, taking this trade in the stream. Was waiting very patiently, waited all afternoon. And then yeah, to be stopped out by like a tick or 2, whatever that is. For it then to fly up to take profit, really grip my shit. I didn't take the best entry. The best entry would have been about a point lower. Which is sort of why I was annoyed at myself. I always sort of say, right, I've got to take the best entry because then my stop loss is in the best place. So I was annoyed at myself that I ballsed it up, waiting around all that time for that. But then yeah, this trade I shouldn't have taken because I was emotional after this trade. Shouldn't have bothered. Should have been at break even on the day. And yeah, at this point I was married to a bias, married to an idea, and I mean for me, like this. After this move up and then sell off, I was, even at the time I was looking at it saying this looks bearish, and I still went ahead with the trade just because I thought it was still going to work out somehow. So yeah, I mean that's, for me, that's like routine Wyckoff, do you know what I mean? Consolidation, sweep up, sell off. And I was acknowledging that all before entering the trade, and I still entered it because the emotions took over. So I always say, if you feel any kind of emotion after a loss, then better just call it a day. So I'm actually in this trade on the sim account as well. I went to do it on the sim account first because I didn't feel amazing about it. And then we had this this aggressive buy here, and I thought, yeah, that gives me the confidence to go in. Aggressive buy, no follow through. So I went in on the funders as well. I think if we break the highs here, it's going to be a stop out. We need to get rejected right here. Seems like it's playing ball, sort of spiked out slightly but then fallen back in. Tested it again, rejected it. So yeah, fingers crossed we come down. But other than this though, I'm not trade wise, I'm not like I said, I've got sort of a long bias. But I didn't really want to be longing from the previous day value low because we haven't really been respecting it today. Just sort of been flying through it, gliding through it like it's not there. So didn't really want to long from there, but would have been a good long entry when I was turning the computer on earlier. But yeah, other than that, probably better off just playing the current day. So could potentially get a long from down here if we come down here, but. I've come to the conclusion as well. I really need to be. I've been sort of trading my stop aggressively on the Take Profit Trader Pro account just to try and combat the intraday drawdown. But after yesterday, I was down a fair bit on the Pro account purely because I've been my winners have been sort of maybe 0.75, 0.8 kind of thing, and then my losses are obviously a full 1 hour loss. And then I noticed the losses a lot more, and like my win rate being what 60%, 66%, I need to be capturing a full win when I'm getting the wins. I'm risking such small amounts that I don't feel like the intraday is going to have too much of an effect, as long as I just keep doing what I'm doing. So I need to be taking the full 1 hour. Nice. Right, I'm out on that. And I'm out on that. Lovely. Happy days. Needed the win after yesterday. Needed the win after yesterday, and I pushed it slightly more as well. What did I get? 63825. Yeah. 1.15. Every little helps, doesn't it? Every little helps. No orders open, is there? I always get really paranoid that I'm going to be like take profit hit on one account and then the rest is still going to be in or something. So I've double checked the other accounts, which we are all good. No open orders, no open positions. Updates. Right, let's journal this trade quickly before I forget. Wednesday. Almost an hour is in that trade. That's fucking ridiculous. $54. put it down as Asia because when I entered it was a short. Yes, yes. 5 point stop win. 1.15. Yeah, the ATR is still a bit high this morning, so obviously stop loss and take profit are bigger. 112.04 times up by 6, so 672 on the top step accounts, and then add 287.50 959 over all 7. Cool. Sweet, right. What's next? I think this could be a good area to long from. I'm not feeling confident enough to actually take it. Yeah, it's the value area low of this little leg up that we've had. So if we are bullish on the day, this could be a good entry, but we might want to get a better entry than that. Maybe a long entry from the current day value or low could be a good shout. To be fair, I think it could actually be a choppy day today. Bit of a D-shaped profile yesterday. But it was also quite a big range. So it might be a bit of an ask for us to be chopping within that range. So yeah, maybe we chop within the current day one, at least till New York AM. China and Japan are having a beef, I saw this morning. China suspends talks on resuming imports of Japanese beef with Tokyo. China's foreign ministry said Japan will bear all the consequences arising therefrom. Takachi's remarks have outraged the Chinese people. I don't actually know what it's about. I'm assuming some form of trade. I think it might be about fishing, maybe fish trade. Yeah, I can't find what it's about. Oh, we have found support here. Is it going to be lasting? I love this platform, but there's a few little bugs it has that rip my shit, man. Yeah, that's why my take profit was here, because I thought this could be an area to bounce from. If you push above the highs and we're looking strong, I could potentially look to long from the same area I've just shorted from. Got lots of buyers if they're still in play, obviously, and nice little high volume node. Current day value area high, we've broken and retested, so yeah, could be an opportunity there. We're looking quite strong at the minute. We'll see. But I hate days where there's not a lot of levels. We've got what, 40 points until the previous day value area high. Probably the only area that I'd be interested in. Don't think I'd be interested in the point of control. Not on a D-shaped profile previous day. The hand, hello man, how you doing? How you doing? How was your day yesterday? Did you catch anything? I was just saying earlier in the stream that I had an awful day yesterday. Obviously I was 1 hour up on the stream when and then ended up taking 2 losses later in the day. First loss was the trade that I was sort of waiting for a day. Didn't get the best entry, was stopped out by like a point before hitting take profit, and then the third trade was just an emotional trade that I shouldn't have taken at all. So yeah, frustrating one. Yeah, I mean, at least it was limited to 1 loss. Basically on the day, wasn't it? So yeah, it's not really too bad to nothing to really complain about. But yeah, it's just a frustration more than anything, and knowing that after the first loss that I had, my emotions weren't in the right place, and normally when I'm like that, I'm quite good at saying, right, yeah, I'm feeling too emotional to take another trade. I need to turn the computer off. But for whatever reason I didn't, and looked for another trade. So yeah, just annoyed because it could have been avoided. Could have been just an annoying break-even day. Would have been fine. So, I mean, I've been trading for, I don't know, what, 2.5 years now. And yeah, the emotions still get the better of me quite a lot, which is fine. It's just trying to put sort of systems in place to not let the emotions affect the trading. How's today? Yeah, not too bad, man. I took a short from the was current day value area high. I just initially took it on the sim account. Around here somewhere, current day value area high. Took it on the sim account because I'm sort of was leaning more towards long bars today, but then I saw this aggressive buy with no real follow through, so yeah, and my take profit would have been at a reasonable place before I sort of thought it would bounce, so yeah, I took it on the funders as well. So I was in around here somewhere, and then it come a couple of ticks from take profit, and I thought it was going to be a stop out, but got there in the end. Easy to get clear on here probably. And yes, we are now looking quite strong. Let's see the profit on the day go. Yeah, I'm struggling to accept losses. Yeah, it is difficult. I don't think it's ever easier. I think you can get more used to it, but I don't think it'll take years for it to really go away, sort of completely. Like I said, I think it's fine if you feel emotional about it, but it's just like having the capacity to be able to recognize that you're feeling emotional, and stop trading kind of thing. I kind of have a rule, sort of like 2 losses in a day, then I'm done, which obviously would have been yesterday. And yeah, if I'm feeling emotional, even if it's just 1 loss, I'm feeling emotional about it for whatever reason. If it was just stopped out, then hit take profit, or I shouldn't have taken it, whatever. Like, there's many reasons to feel emotional about it. Yeah, just turn the computer off and come back the next day. It makes such a difference. That's what protects your capital, I think, is not letting the emotions affect the trading. I think it's silly to say, oh, just don't get emotional, because we're human. People get emotional, don't they? But just making sure that the emotions don't affect the trading. That trading drawdown makes the break even seem like a loss. Yes, that's an extra layer of it that I'm sort of trying to combat. But yeah, after yesterday, I've made the decision to not aggressively trail my stops like I had been, because after like 1 full loss, obviously I was down like what 1R yesterday. Been risking sort of 300 per trade, but on the actual take profit trader pro account, I was down like 475 or something like that. So it's like, oh shit, like I need to be getting the full 1R return if I'm risking. That's how I got there in the first place. 1-to-1s. I know I need to be hitting the 1-to-1s. I can't be hitting like 0.75, 0.8, because the losses will quickly eat up the profits I make. I don't have that high of a win rate, what, 60%, 66%. So you know, I need to be taking the full profit. It's not very often, to be honest, it goes like 80-90% of the way there and then it's a stop out. It's very rare that happens, and I'm also risking so little that I don't think it should have a massive impact if I have a few like that. So I'm just going to wait for my full take profit now. Because yeah, it's the loss, the 2 losses that I had yesterday ate way into to my profits that I'd made so far. Just mentally affects, yeah, man. That's what I think that's what most people's biggest problem is the emotions, isn't it? Right, this is good. We've had aggressive buyers up here, and we're happy to push through. Happy to keep going. Well, I've got a limit order set up on the current day value area high. 647, bang on. Move my entry down slightly, 64575. Lines up the value area high of this this leg up, and it's more in line with or closer to current day point of control as well. Gives me a little bit more room on the stop loss. Yeah, happy with that. Could miss it. Yes, original entry was here. Moved it down by a couple of points. That would have been me filled. Oh, come on, man. That should have been me filled, shouldn't it? What is going on? There we go. Filled on the take profit trader account, and we are filled on the funded store. Cool, happy with that. Didn't quite take the daily high. Just tapped it. Right, we're just tapping into current day point of control. Glad to move my entry down. I've been a bit more drawdown, a bit more stressed out. Annoyed that I didn't go for the better entry. But at least if I'm stopped out now, it's yeah, wrong idea. And there's no risk of me being just stopped out and then running off, hopefully. Let's get rid of this. This was my original entry. Not the nicest of 5-minute closes. Not nice at all. Looks like it's going to be a stop out, doesn't it? No support there at all, that level. Oh, I'm out on the top step. It's micros and minis, and it's slightly different. There you go. Out there without even touching it, apparently. How bizarre. Now we're out. Yeah, lost on that. Break even on the day again. Yes, no support there at all. Okay, man, yo. How you doing, Mush? Ain't getting any more, mate. Tomorrow's supposed to be fucking bolted tomorrow morning. I think it's supposed to be like -1 or something, but it feels like -6 where I am. Calculator. So it's 617 lost on the top step account. Day. 90 minutes a day. Why are they not in date order? That makes so fucking no sense. -26250. $880 26 lost then on that. $80 up on the day. I'm trying to ignore the fact that I've just been stopped out. Hopefully we keep going down, because that'll get on my nerves. But... Michael, it's good bro, how you doing? Got any tips for maintaining discipline and not just blowing up all progress on tilt days? Speaking about this just a minute ago, have rules in place, or systems, or whatever you want to call it, to not let the emotions affect your trading. Like, accept that you're going to be emotional, but you have stuff in place to stop that emotion affecting your trading. So I have a rule in place where if I have 2 losses, I'll call it a day, because I know emotionally I'm not going to be in the right place. And also as well, if I have a loss, even if it's just a 1 loss, even if it puts me back to break even on the day, if it annoys me, if I feel emotional about it, I just turn my computer off. Turn your computer off, because if you're any kind of emotional, you don't want to be executing any more trades, because then it's just a slippery slope from there. And I say turn your computer off because it's very easy to be like, oh, I'll come back in a few hours, or I'll leave it on and see if there's anything later. And then you come back on and you know what I mean? You need, I think, a good night's sleep, a full brain reset. I think that's how I deal with it. Like yesterday, I almost went on tilt, or got a bit tilty. Took scroll back. Was up first thing in the morning on the day. Went up, so 1 hour up in the morning. Took an annoying loss. Waited all day for this trade. Took an annoying loss. Didn't quite get the best entry. Was more annoyed at myself that I didn't get the best entry. I was stopped up by a point before I went to take profit, so that really annoyed me. I felt emotional after that, and that is the point I should have said, no, that's it, I'm done. I'm not in the right headspace to trade. I then went on to take a stupid trade that I wouldn't normally take. Wasn't my strategy. Was clear as fuck. Even saying to myself at the time, this is bearish. Do you know what I mean? This is typical Wyckoff to me. Consolidation, sweep up, push down. Do you know what I mean? And I'm trying to fucking long from here. Ridiculous. So obviously took another unnecessary loss. There could have been a break-even day. All because I didn't call myself out when I was emotional. Take a while to learn that. I mean, I've been doing it 2.5 years trading now, and I'm only really getting sort of good for stuff like that. This year I think has been beneficial because I've basically been negative all year, and if I wasn't disciplined I'd lost the accounts. So it's sort of forced me to. Another thing as well, scale down slightly. If you're risking too much per trade, like that could potentially be affecting you emotionally more than it like necessarily would. If you're like getting emotional after like 1 losing trade, maybe try to scale down slightly. But I can get emotional after 1 loss. Like I said, it just depends on the context. I knew a loss was coming. I'd had 4 wins on the trot. I knew a loss was coming. Was fully expecting it, but it still made me emotional just because of the way it went. You know what I mean? It was an error on my part which could have been avoided. So yeah, I think accept the fact that you're going to be emotional. You're human. Everyone has different levels of emotion. Some people might be able to execute without absolutely 0 emotion, and hopefully that's the end goal for all of us. But when you're new to it, accept that you're going to be emotional, but just have things in place to stop the emotions affecting the trades. But I mean, I hope it helps, man. I mean, I'm far from any kind of profitable, but I've had funded accounts for 1.5 years. Still haven't blown them yet. So I feel like I can speak a little on discipline, but But this trade is looking like it could be, not yet, but it looks like it could be a just stopped out kind of trade. But it hasn't affected me anywhere near emotionally because I knew I got the best entry I could. So it's just a loss. That's fine. It is what it is. But if I had ended up here, and like I said, it had been like this one yesterday, that's when it gets you, or gets me at least. $550k funded and 800 left due to tilting yesterday. Remembered watching you and how I trained your mate. Yeah, the best thing you can do with that, man, is hit the reset button, because at the end of the day, they're 5 funded accounts. They cost you a lot of money, but it doesn't cost you anything to have them open. You can have them open for a whole year and a half like I have, and it doesn't cost you fuck all. You still have the possibility of making money on them. Literally hit the reset button, scale right down. What if you've got 800 left? I had, at my lowest point, probably 600-700 left on my free funded. Now I've got 1,300, so it's doable. I know it's not 10 grand, but I'm also only just about profitable with that at the minute. If I was you, mate, I'd be really, really boring and scale your risk down on to $40 per trade. If I was you, if I was in your shoes right now. You've got 5 funded, so I mean times that by 5. It's 200 a trade. If you have a winning day, if you're 1 hour up on the day, you've made $200. That's more than you'll get at most jobs. Be content with that, and just the fact that you've ended the day in the green, and yeah, just slowly build it up. Because yeah, I mean, yeah, the lowest my accounts were, I think, was sort of 600-700. I don't know if there's anywhere I can check. Can I do all time, or try to do January this year? That what? Looks like 625. You see that? Lowest mine has been is 625. So yeah, so it's definitely doable. They're not just because they're down to 800 doesn't mean they're over. They can be clawed back, and like I always say, they don't cost you anything. They don't cost you any money. So what's the harm in keep trading them for 6 months, even if you're not trading profitably? Trade them for 6 months. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it doesn't cost you a thing. And at the very minimum, even if you end up losing them in the end, you've got 6 months of free reps, and yeah, free experience. Hasn't cost you a thing, because it's very easy to be like, oh yeah, just blow them. Right, let's rinse another 5 combines. You know what I mean? Which then costs you a shitload of money. So yeah, 100%, man. I would scale right down. The thing that I always find to do, whatever your account balance is, type that into a calculator and divide it by 20, and it gives you 20 losses in a row before you lose the account. Once you start getting more confident in what you're doing, you can maybe scale that down to say 15. So what am I doing at the minute? I'm risking $100 per trade. 360. So I could do about 13 losses in a row before losing the accounts now. So where I'm feeling a bit more confident, I've lowered that down to 13. But start with 20 and then work to bring that down as your accounts grow, you know what I mean? And your confidence grows. Need to listen to myself and true stop at 2 losses. Michael, you on top step? I'm sure there's probably something in the settings you can put in place to so it physically doesn't let you take more than 2 trades. Good to hear you growing it back up. Yeah, we're getting there slowly, mate. We're getting there. $9 a day at a time. Yeah, no worries, Michael. Hopefully, you find it helpful, man. And yeah, like I said, just because you've got 800 left doesn't mean it's game over. There's still literally like just under half your drawdown left. So if it's like $200, it's a bit harder, but 800 still got loads of room to work with. And yeah, start today, man. Today is the today's the first day of the rest of your life. Is that the same? Doesn't matter what's happened before. You can press the reset button and start fresh today. But Michael, stop by at some point in the future, man. Let me know how you're getting on. I hope you're I hope you manage to keep him. The activation fees alone, mate, is insane. That is enough to bankrupt anyone. More often just so busy with trading itself. Mate, yeah, trading is definitely the priority. That's what you've got to focus on. I'm not doing as much YouTube stuff at the minute because I've just been focusing on trading. I've been for a few months now, so you've got to get your priorities in order, haven't you? First said they're getting rid of the activation fees on top step. Yes, I think they are wanting to. I think the fact that they've like basically bought out Project X, I think, is allowing them to do it, from what Lewis was saying, I think. Yes, I don't know when that is. And yeah, I mean that'll make things a bit more affordable for people, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's not nice doing all that hard work and then fucking getting whipped with a $150 bill. But I think I'm going to call it a day. I don't feel too bad emotions wise, but it just doesn't feel like it's optimal conditions for me today. Not too many levels for me to trade off. There's more doing current day levels. I don't find the current day stuff amazing. It's great when they're lined up with like previous day stuff, but on their own it's a bit hit and miss. And I've got packing to go do, so I've got to pack my house up, so move in 2 weeks tomorrow, I think, so to actually make a start on that. And yeah, just break even on the day is fine with me. Wow, $80 up on the day. Packing in the new place. Cheers, Michael, mate, and yeah, good luck with your accounts, man. All the best for him, all the best for him. Yes, if I can do it, mate, anyone can do it. I'm nothing special. I'm just a geezer sat in his room. But yeah, take it easy, guys. If you're still trading, cheers, stop and buy. And yeah, play it safe, and I shall see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, guys. See you later.